and those who were watching prime time last night will have seen the wonderful paintings that have been done by Henk Vos. And I think, first of all, I just want to ask Mickey Goss what he thought about Desert Legends run.
Martin, we were incredibly excited about the way he ran. You know, we laid down the challenge to Tony Factor, and like the sportsman that he is, he came all the way with his horse to take part in this great race today. And you know, to lump 58 kilograms around this course today against a high-class field by any standards must bode ill for those of the field who are likely to challenge him in the administrators. It was a great trial, and I think everybody on the course today had an enormous amount of reason to be excited about the way he ran. And I look forward with a great deal of anticipation to the running of the administrators on July Day.
Well, a man who's becoming extremely well known in the painting world is Henk Vos, the artist who is now painting all the great horses around the world. And we have some very exciting news here at Greyville today, that he's just been commissioned by the owners of Nijinsky to paint this magnificent horse. And I think congratulations to you, Henk.
Thank you so much.
We're going to have a look at your paintings now, and perhaps you and Mickey can take us through the stallions and tell us a little bit about it. Henk, how did you start?
Ever since a child, I loved horses, but I never thought I would paint them full-time, and I was concentrated on wildlife. For 10 years I did that, and then suddenly I felt I needed a new challenge, and horses came into my life on a professional basis.
Well, Mickey, here's the chance for you to tell us a little about them.
Well, that's Debonair, Martin. Everybody recalls Debonair here. She won this great race that we're about to see today, the Republic Day, a couple of years ago, and she went on to win the July, and then she broke all records by going on to win the Gold Cup. That was one of Henk's early pictures. Wolf Power, of course, you and I will recall Wolf Power because you interviewed me a number of times when he was sold. I ended up being involved in the deal from a legal point of view. He was probably the greatest racer of all time in this country, one of the great racers of all time anyway. And of course today he's serving a full book of at $20,000 a jump in America. That horse there is a horse called Silver Moth. Belongs to a new breeder in Natal ranks called Guy Landon, who's doing a great deal for Natal breeding at the moment, and that's his son pictured in the painting with him. Now we've got Turncoat. This must be one of the great works that we've ever seen in the equine art world. Henk has captured not only the people very well, but also the horse, and he's done a great job here in a multiplicity of horses all on the same screen. That's South Africa's champion sprinter, Extra Cover, commissioned by Peter and Pauline Dykens, his owners. He's one of the great sprinters of the current era, and Henk again you can see the improvement in his work as one goes through all of these pictures. This is the great horse Home Guard, who's standing at Summerhill today. He's the only British champion sire ever to come to South Africa, and Henk has put in that picture in the top right hand corner, a picture of Cormorant Wood, the champion European horse of her year, and down below his Group 1 winner Goodbye Shelly.
Oh, there's one of my favorites there, Northern Dancer.
Well, there you have it. He's got Northern Guest and Northern Dancer, and you can see the uncanny likeness between the two horses. This, I would say, is probably Henk's greatest equine work to date, and it ranks amongst the best paintings in the world. His depiction of Northern Dancer there, which you see, and which he recalled in the Northern Guest picture, has just been chosen for a limited print edition by the owners of Northern Dancer and Pacemaker magazine overseas. That's
Henk, which is your favorite?
Northern Dance has really opened up many doors for me, and I call it my Renaissance picture. Before we had quite a hard time proving that we could do the job, but now things are going better.
Well, good luck with Nijinsky, and that's going to be syndicated through Pacer as well, and the prints put out?
That's right, I believe so. We just found out about it Friday, and I believe I'm starting almost immediately. The reference materials on its way.
Good luck, and thank you for being with us at Greyville with these lovely paintings.